Hey Divine Collective, what's good? It's Remembrance the Oracle. And of course, I'm back to do another reading for y'all. I hope that y'all are feeling well today. Let's go ahead and get into our synchronicities. If you resonate with any of these, you might be seeing them already, or you're being instructed to look out for them if this reading resonates with you, okay? At the end, we'll see what zodiac signs are mostly resonating with the read. It doesn't mean that you don't resonate, but, you know, Spirit, what's going on with Divine Collective? What do they need to know today? What are they going through? What's going on in the energy for them? What's going on? What do they need to know today? What's happening? Let's do 2 more shuffles. All right. What's happening? What is this? So I have listen. 251, listen. It says, be open to hearing good advice. When you hear good advice, you'll hear it more than once and from multiple sources. Right now, be alert. Your angels are giving you a message, channeling it through the people and places around you. Listen carefully today to all patterns and signs, as they are messages, and it's up to you to find the common link. There is good advice to be uncovered. Why the first word I heard was mystery. Mystery? There's something going on this week, because even yesterday, right, you were discovering something in a dream that your ancestors were sending you a message to. So there's still something going on here where your spirit team is needing you to listen. Why am I hearing Chris Tucker? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Why am I hearing that? So they want to know if you're understanding them, overstanding them here. Okay? So listen. They're trying to channel a message to you through people. Through synchronicities here. It almost feels like to me, there could be something here. It's like you're not paying attention to it or something. I don't know if this is someone trying to blind you, throw you off of their scent. What else here, Spirit? Why am I hearing what goes around comes around? What goes around comes around. 2 and 5 is 7. 7 and 1 is 8. Karma. What goes around comes around. What else here, Spirit? Look at this. You are. Info coming out here. 411. Important relationships. It says, see the value in those you love. You are called to select one relationship close to you and nurture it in an attentive and loving way. Think about how to tell a loved one how much you care for them, appreciate them, and see them in your life. Make time for them today as you communicate how important they are to you. So there's a relationship here, an important relationship here that you're receiving information about. Why do I feel like you're trying to, I don't know, it's weird to me. It's like I almost wanted to say I feel like you're trying to figure something out within a relationship. This could be you trying to figure out something within your relationship here. And maybe this does have something to do with a form of advice, good advice here. I'm hearing don't jump ship. Don't jump ship. Don't jump ship. What else here, Spirit? Because I'm neutral. Like, I don't feel bad. I don't feel good. Like, I'm existing someplace in between, like a gray area. Or some sort of vibes I kind of feel like I'm getting here. But this could have something to do with somebody that you love or something. I don't know if someone is going through like a difficult time. This could even be you. Maybe going through some form of a difficult time here. Or maybe there's some sort of transitions that you're going through in your relationship. I don't know if this is, it doesn't have to be like a twin flame sort of vibe. But something kind of feels like to me, so I don't want to say someone is necessarily doing you wrong, but I feel like there's like a bump in the road. A bump in the road? What else here, Spirit? It says have faith here, and then we also have unchain yourself coming out here. Have faith and unchain yourself. But remember we got this one the other day. This one is almost giving me the vibe of unchaining yourself maybe from a particular mindset. Or maybe a level of control here. A level of control, unchaining yourself from a level of control here. It says 501, unchain yourself, release the negative. There is a space inside of you being used to hold the bitterness of the past. So maybe you're afraid of something. That's what something almost kind of feels like to me. This could be the other person, switch the roles around. But why do I feel like you're afraid of something? Because of something that was done to you in the past. But it could almost seem like, girl, guy, they, them, like, don't lose the best thing that's happened to you because of, like, your past. There is a space inside you being used to hold the bitterness of the past. Your angels implore you to keep the lessons, but let go of the resentment. So, yeah, keep the lessons. Keep the lessons. Keep what you've learned, but, like, keep this person. That's what something feels like to me. You don't need to feel bad in order to protect yourself from these things happening again. Take a moment. Exactly. You don't need to feel bad in order to protect yourself from these things happening again. So it almost feels like to me, it's like my spirit team is giving it to me differently. Like, don't feel bad for protecting yourself, because this is what you would want to do in any situation. But it feels like to me, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, and again, you can reverse this to the other person if you have to, but it's like, I feel like somebody's trying to, I don't know, I almost want to say like beat you to the punch, or like, it's like somebody is on guard or some shit. That's what something kind of feels like to me. And it's like, I don't know if like there's this too good to be true sort of vibe, or, you know, you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop, because it's like, I know something is going to happen here. And again, no one is perfect, but it's like, I don't know what somebody did to you in the past, or again, this other person reversed the roles, but somebody going to be in the comment, it wasn't it. Oh, okay. But I'm reading for, so, okay. But it says, but it feels like to me these things won't happen to you again. It says, take a moment now to visualize the anger you hold. Now picture yourself giving it back to the place or person you received it from. Feel the freedom of not having to hold on to that anger any longer. So it kind of feels like to me there's still some sort of work here that needs to be done in regards to releasing yourself from another individual. Because it's like, I feel like you have stumbled upon who it is that you're supposed to be with or be around. It does feel like love to me. These could be, you know, friends or other relationships, but that's what something feels like to me. It says 400 here. Have faith. 400. Have faith. Your angels hear you. Your angels have heard your prayers and felt your struggles. So I feel like you've been praying. Like you've been praying for someone like this to come into your life, and it's like, here they go. It says they stay with you and remind you that everything has a purpose, even though you may not understand it now. Remember that you are never alone. Do a full body stretch now and ask your guides to send you love, peace, and signs. Trust what you see and feel when you wholeheartedly ask for these messages. So they're asking you to trust yourself, trust your heart, trust them. Almost this vibe of like they won't lead you astray or some sort of vibes like that. But it feels like to me what goes around comes around. Like whoever this person of the past is that I feel like hurt you, maybe they could potentially be going through something now. And it's like your spirit team is like, hey, you got a lot of shit going for yourself right now. Right? You got a person who loves you. Maybe for some of you guys, you know, you got a job. Maybe you're doing something on your own here. You're your own business owner, whatever the case may be. But I feel like there's still some things that like are affecting where it is that you're trying to go with somebody. And maybe somebody is, you know, trying to practice grace with you and whatnot. But it kind of feels like to me, maybe like don't push this person away. That's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Don't push them away. Or again, maybe they're pushing you away. Let's see. What's at the bottom here? It says befriend fear, stepping stones here. So your spirit team is, don't be afraid. But it's almost like even if you are, it's like still jump in. or some sort of shit. Again, they said don't jump ship, but they want you to jump in with this person here. So don't jump ship. Yeah, don't jump the relationship here, but make some sort of boundaries here and be serious with this individual. I feel like, maybe express to them maybe your discomfort or why you're feeling a certain way. You don't have to necessarily tell them like, this person in the past, they like dogged me out or they did whatever the fuck, blah, blah, blah. But maybe tell them that you're struggling, who knows, maybe with having some level of anger here. Or tell them that you're struggling with, maybe not recognizing that this person is like, are you really going to treat me right or something? Because I feel like there might be a level of insecurity that's existing here. But I feel like whoever this person is that you're dealing with, it feels like to me like they're a man or they're a woman. Or it's like, I feel like they're going to get you. And they're not going to be so easy to say, okay, well, I guess I'll just get up out of here too. That's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. Yeah, look at this. I have forthright and then renew love. So this is your opportunity to be honest and renew love with someone here. It feels like to me this is a new lover. It's not necessarily giving me anybody else. So yeah, pay attention to the synchronicities and take the divine's advice here so that you're not ruminating or allowing the past here to affect you. Yes, yes, yes. I said, wait, hold on now, Spirit. Where are we going? Where are we going? It feels like to me, again, somebody you're experiencing something. Some sort of issue within your relationship. But it's like, this person is like, hey, I got you. Like, I'm not going to hurt you. Not intentionally, at least. Or I'm not going to, But I feel like you're still harboring some feelings here about the past. And it's like, nah, I got you, baby. It's me and you, boo. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Let's see here, Spirit. Where do you want me to go? Let's do these here. Yeah, so at the bottom of this deck, we have liberation. And then we have right action. So the right action here is to liberate yourself, free yourself from this past here, this old concept here, or this old belief, or whatever this person has done to you. It's like, it feels like to me someone who's like scared to love or something. Like, it's just like, whoo, I'm scared to put my foot all the way in. Like, I don't know. But it's like whoever this other person is, I feel like they love you. Hell, I feel like you love them too, or you have feelings for them. But it's like, it's weird. I feel like somebody's going back and forth between being like emotionally available and emotionally unavailable or some shit. That's what something kind of feels like to me. It's like, I don't feel like you've totally just been at a distance, because I feel like this person would have been walked away or something, But let's see here. Spirit, what's going on? Let's do one more shuffle. So I have energetic clearing coming out here. Yeah. So I do. I feel like your spirit team is asking you to energetically clear out this person from the past. An ex of yours. Maybe even two if this person isn't an ex. Somebody who, what am I hearing? Spoke over your life. Spoke over your life. Someone here spoke over your life, or negativity over your life, or some sort of vibes. And this could have something to do, obviously, with love. Like, ain't nobody gonna love you, or you don't deserve love, or I don't know, maybe growing up in a dynamic where you didn't really receive that. So you've been trying to figure it out on your own. What is it? What does it feel like? How do I accomplish this? Or some sort of shit. And I feel like you got yourself caught up with the wrong individual in your most recent past. And I feel like all it did to you was confirm more of, it's not out there, or it's not for me. Like, that's what something kind of feels like. That's what something kind of feels like to me. What else here, Spirit? So they want you to energetically clear yourself. So go in for a cleansing, okay? Pray as well, too. Because it feels like to me you're already doing that. I feel like you've already been praying here. So now that your spirit team has listened to your prayers, now they need you to listen to their response. Yeah, look at this. Expansiveness. Confirmation. I do. I feel like whoever this individual is, now I'm getting two things. I do feel like for the most part, this is somebody that looks like you're dealing with somebody now who's come in and they're like kind of giving you the best that I've got, baby. Okay, Anita Baker can hold significance. Okay, they're trying to love you. And then I feel like for some of you guys, this is what's up. This is what's next. And it's almost like I feel like you want this really bad. It's like you don't want to miss your ship, your train, your plane. Okay? What else here, Spirit? And it even says on this card, rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. So I feel like your ego is kind of telling you, lower your guards here. It's almost a sort of vibes that I kind of feel like. Like create some sort of boundaries here for yourself so you're not overextending. But I feel like something is played out. That's what something kind of feels like to me. Y'all know I love y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all what I'm getting. Okay. What else here, Spirit? Again, flip it to the other person if you have to, but I feel like for whoever I'm reading for, like this is you. What else here? I have extraordinary coming out here. Yeah, so this almost feels like to me, this is something, again, like I felt like you're not used to it. To me, I feel like your ordinary has something to do with maybe feeling rejected. Again, not loved properly. Maybe pushed to the back burner. Or like feeling like you got your hopes up for nothing. There's a sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. But it's like whoever is coming in here feels like you need to be honored. You're very unique here. You're beautiful, right? This is a peacock. Peacocks represent beauty. And I feel like there's also a lot of beauty that exists within inside of you. But I feel like, why am I seeing somebody locking a door and throwing away the key? So I do. It's almost kind of like I'm not going to let anyone touch this part of me ever again. No access. No access. But it's like now you got somebody who done came around and they're extraordinary. They too are unique. They too are beautiful. And they see the beauty in you is what it feels like to me. Now, while I do feel like whoever this person is, I feel like they're more of a healed version of themselves as well. So I do kind of feel like somebody's like, okay, like, I kind of see what's going on with this person. I feel like maybe they're kind of picking up on some of the signals themselves, like, well, I think she loved me or he loved me or like they care about me, but I don't know. Like they've been kind of pushing me away lately, or now all of a sudden, like, why do you seem like you busy? You okay? Like, are we still hanging out? Or like, I don't know why I'm getting that sort of vibe or something. So it's like I feel like somebody is trying to check in or they want to practice grace or some sort of shit. But I'm also a firm believer that when people are healed as well too, it's like I'm also not going to sit around forever and try to, you know. So, what else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have reframe coming out here. So now it's time for you to reframe your mindset. That's what something kind of feels like to me. This person has a gift in their hand. So I feel like this is a gift from your spirit team, from the divine. It's like whoever this person is that is in your life, they approve of them. Now, again, this might not be everybody's read. If you know he, she, them, they is slapping you to fuck around somewhere, y'all arguing every other fucking day and shit, and I don't think this is your read. Okay? This might be for, again, take what resonates and leave the fucking rest, okay? Or, like I said, this could be for people here that you're single and the divine is preparing you for this relationship. So maybe take note of some of these things that I'm mentioning in this read and say, okay, this is me, maybe that's not me, or okay, maybe I do need to work on being angry about that situation, or yeah, you know what, I have kind of been blocked off here, Marisa. I don't know, you know. So take what resonates. What else here, Spirit? So they want you to reframe your mindset here. What else? I have grounded coming out here. Grounded. So they want you to get grounded here. It's almost to me like coming back to reality, if you will. Right? Having the courage to love again. It's funny to me. On this card it says regular folks. Regular folks. So I don't know. Maybe this is somebody that you want who's just regular too. Why do I feel like, why am I hearing not in the spotlight? Not in the spotlight? Like maybe you like your privacy, or you don't want somebody who's, I don't know, who think they prettier than you or some shit. Why am I hearing that? Or I don't know if whoever this past person was, they were kind of like loud or some shit like that. The attention always had to be on them or about them, or I don't know. That's almost the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. So whoever this person is coming in like they're regular, they're normal. Or some sort of vibes I kind of feel. They're normal, or they don't mind sharing the spotlight like it's about you and them. It's funny to me. The sun started shining brighter when I said that. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. The divine source. This person is your divine partner. They are. This is your divine counterpart right here. That's why I was like, what am I feeling? Like, is this twin flame vibes? Soulmate vibes? That's what this is. A divine counterpart. Hello. What else here, Spirit? And it's funny to me because the hands are clasped in prayer. So I'm telling you, I feel like you've prayed for this. And it's like, okay, here it comes. Or it's like it's here now. It's like, don't lose this individual here. This relationship needs attention. What else here, Spirit? Because I don't know. Somebody too might be ready to like kind of throw their hands up or something. Like, I don't know. Like maybe they don't want me. Because even on this ruminate card, it says, is it worth the risk at the top? So I kind of feel like in two ways, y'all are both asking the same question. You're wondering if it's worth the risk because it's like, shit, I'm not trying to be hurt again. And I feel like this other person has been hurt in the past, but they've kind of like let that go or whatever is going on here. So I feel like they're asking it in the sense of like, is it worth it? If I feel like this person is just, I don't know, like if they're just going to be maybe dissatisfied, or it's like I feel like whoever this other person is, and again, flip the roles if you have to, I feel like they're trying to like read you or something. But it's like you got to give them something. Give them something to work with. You know what I mean? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have inner child coming out. I figured as much. So when we were over here in this vertical row, like I said, I feel like there was something that maybe did happen in your childhood. Sorry, I'm in your. There's something happened in your childhood here. Okay, of course, this can be like abandonment issues. Maybe something happened between you and your mother or your father here. Maybe somebody was absent. Shit, maybe somebody was there and they still was a piece of shit. Or it was always an issue or a problem or a... Maybe for some of y'all too, this carried on into your adulthood. And it's just like, you know what? I don't want to hear this shit anymore. I feel like there's something going on here where it's like in the past, you've tried to get people to love you. Or it's like you show up for them or something. And it's like they still give you their ass to kiss or some sort of vibes. That's what I'm like seeing for somebody. Like you wanted your mother's love or your father's love or some sort of vibes. Maybe for some of y'all, you felt more like the parent than the child. Like I'm trying to reach out to you and I'm trying to see what's going on with you. And I'm trying to blase blue and I'm this and I'm that. And it's just like, you just feel like you're failing or something. And then I feel like it's affected your romantic relationships. Because it's like, I feel like part of you is like, okay, I want a romantic relationship just off top. But then you're also entering it with these traumas that you have that are like force feeding this relationship in a negative manner. It's almost the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. So it's like, I feel like you didn't get anywhere with anyone. And I feel like whoever this past person is, I feel like they use that against you. And it's like, okay, you're not getting what you need in return. Or they're not showing up for you. Or they do certain things when they do them to make sure that, you know, they keep you in the loop or something. Or so that you don't really go away. Or, you know, there could be some sort of breadcrumbing or some sort of shit here. But I do. It says, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. So Spirit wants you to attend to your deepest needs and feelings here. I'm not going to take those. I don't feel confident in those. What else here, Spirit? Yeah. You need to detach from that. That's what something almost feels like to me. And again, right, it's not like you're just going to forget it and it won't ever come up again. Because I'm a firm believer that we do need to be triggered to a certain degree here in order to change things. Trigger makes people feel weird. They don't like that word. But what do you think is going to knock you out of the system that you're in right now? for another one or to build a better one. You have to detach from the things that are still harmful to you, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. And I feel like for you, it's more emotional and it's mental, like kind of playing with your head here. Your emotions, I feel like, are kind of all over the place. You don't know whether you want to, step in all the way or not because, I'm going to get hurt again. Like, that's what it basically feels like to me. Like, you're afraid to be hurt because you feel like you've been hurt your whole life or something. Or it's like, I'm always getting the short end of the stick. So I feel like, to me, like, your defense mechanism is, well, I'm not going to dive all the way in then. I'm just going to kind of live on the surface. But you don't want no surface level love. You never have. So it's really you, again, trying to protect yourself. But you're about to miss out on your divine love. A divine love here. What else here, Spirit? So it's almost like getting more acquainted with what your inner child needs. And whatever else needs to be thrown in the trash, flushed down the toilet, if you will, that's what you need to be detached from. What else here, Spirit? What is this? I have 2 cards coming out, faith and flow. So there's definitely something here about your faith as well, too. That's one of our cards here, 400, have faith. It says, allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Confirmation. You're getting ready to receive love. Or like I said, this person is already here. And it's like this person is trying to give you more than what it is that you could have ever imagined. And to me, it's not giving me like, oh, I want the materialistic shit. And no, you want love. These squirrels, they be leaping. That's what Spirit wants you to do. Take the leap of faith. And again, this person isn't perfect. No one is. No relationship is perfect. There's going to be moments where it's like, okay, are we seeing like eye to eye here? And if we're not, how do we agree to disagree or something? But it does. It almost feels like to me, again, going back to that, like being afraid. So it's like everything is maybe something. Or it's like, I fucking knew it. Nope, I'm uncomfortable. I gotta go. I gotta go. Like, that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. But it's like, don't do it. Don't, because it's like you want to control the narrative. Like, you want to control everything. It's what something almost kind of feels like to me. A bus just went by. It said Compass Transportation. Spirit is trying to transport you through a different route, right? Maybe you're always trying to go east, but Spirit is trying to take you west. Maybe you're always trying to go south, but Spirit's trying to take you north. Like, it's like you're trying to miss it or something. But then it's like, I kind of want it. I mean, I do want it. I want it, but I don't know. Like, why am I seeing somebody looking somebody up and down like you checking a motherfucker? Like, that's what something feel like to me. Like, you checking this person out, bitch. Okay. But Spirit, I feel like whoever this person is, they're filled with faith. I feel like they have a connection to the divine themselves. So it almost feels like to me like, let your guard down and flow with the situation. And again, I'm not saying flow to where it's like you don't know where you and this person are going, or you don't have a destination here, or they just trying to shoot the shit with you and you trying to really be in a real relationship. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, breathe. That's what something feels like to me. What else here, Spirit? I like this read, though. What is this? Confirmation. Your path, the directions here. Listen now, listen. It says, Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Confirmation. So it is. This is a fear of yours. It's like, I don't want to feel that again. I can't feel it again. But it's like you have to allow God to direct your path here. And then there might be things here, too, that you are kind of creating in your head, or maybe creating a problem where there is no problem to justify your behavior. Like, you coming up with stories and shit and fucking all types of shit. Like, nope. Like, that's what something feels like to me. So some of you guys, if you're not in this relationship yet, it's like you're pushing away the very thing that you want. And then same thing even if you are in the relationship. It's like somebody is like, hey, I want to love you. And you're like, it's like they're trying to come in for a full hug. And y'all remember the little church hugs? And you like, that's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. You trying to get somebody a church hug and they trying to give you a bear hug. Like, what else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have liberation. So it is. The divine is like, listen, let me take the wheel. Okay, you get in the passenger seat. Let me do my thing. And we'll go from there. That's what something feels like to me. It says the doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. So that's what something feels like to me. Confirmation. Again, the triggers don't go away, right? You could feel something potentially in the future while you're with this person. It's like, oh my God. But then it's like, you have to know, like, okay, I'm just having a moment. Like, give me a little second, honor yourself, honor your feelings. Again, shit doesn't just disappear or evaporate, but it's like you're learning how to work with it versus allowing it to work against you. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have gratitude coming out here. So I feel like as you begin this part of your journey, or you start kind of getting your hands dirty with this, if you will. It's so funny right here. It says, may I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. That is so funny to me. It's something going on with a car or a vehicle here. I don't know, somebody, you just got a new car most recently. Maybe you could be feeling like you're experiencing like car issues, or you got to go in for maintenance or some sort of shit. But that's what it almost feels like to me. Like your spirit team is bringing you in for maintenance. Like, okay, like we see you doing good in this area. You're doing great in that area. Okay, but this area right here, we have something for you. But we need you to like meet it where it's at. Right? We need you to be a participant in this as well too. So it's like, I feel like once you get going here and you kind of start removing the dead weight, if you will, it's like, okay, like I'm happy, I cleared that out. Or, I'm happy I listened to my spirit team. They did answer my prayers. They did da-da-da-da-da. What else here, Spirit? So you're going to be definitely grateful for this divine energy here that's being sent in. And I feel like somebody they want to hang out with you or kick it with you or something. It's like they definitely want like some of your time here. It's what it feels like to me. I don't know why I'm getting this vibe too. Like maybe somebody kind of being worried about you a little bit too. Like maybe too, if you were with someone and was like, can you like give me like a few days or something? I'm just not feeling myself, or I don't know. Like somebody is like genuinely worried about you. What else here, Spirit? Because they do love you, or they care about you a lot or something. This person might even have said, I love you first. That's what something feels like to me. Like, I love you. And you're like, and for some of y'all, I feel like you do like love them too, but it's like, I don't know. You're like, I highly care about you. You're rubbing their hand. Yes. Yes. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have sacrifice coming out here as well, too. It says sometimes surrender is painful. So it's like, again, you're going to be grateful that you surrendered. It says God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, and addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. So you are. There might be some other things that come with this as well, too, outside of the illusions here and the fears. Okay, maybe there could be some sort of habits that you've been indulging in as well, too, to kind of make yourself feel better. Okay? So again, right, this could really be anything. For some of you guys, this is retail therapy or something. Of course, there's the common ones, right? Maybe you be smoking, maybe you be drinking or some sort of shit like that to kind of help you out or something. And it doesn't necessarily have to be overboard, right? But it could be something that's done on the daily or something. Or like I said, for some of you guys, it might not be either one of those. Maybe you could have a healthy relationship with that, but it's like, I'm about to go shopping. Every time you get a check, it's, woo, we shopping, or we're this, or we're that. And again, life is to be enjoyed, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do with your money. Shit, it's your shit. But it's almost like, to me, don't use something to mask a feeling, and now you just out here wasting shit. You could maybe use that shit for something else. What else here, Spirit? It's like you done got every new fucking purse in the book, but you know, you on Fashion Nova every day. You at Nordstrom's every other day. You at motherfucking. It's like, okay, how many more things do we need from the Gucci skincare line? How many more things do we need from motherfucking? You know what I mean? How many more Valentino perfumes do we need, honey? How many more? It's like there could be something going on here with like consumerism or some shit. What else here? Same thing with you, Divine Collective. Divine Masculine. Okay. How many more pairs of Jordans do you need? How many more motherfucking Nike sweatsuits do you need? How many? Like, that's what something feels like. I have right action coming out here. So this one already came out when we were splitting the deck earlier. So it is. Look at this. I have humility, and it flipped out in the reverse. It says, allow me, Divine, to always accept the right assistance, the right action here, your help in every way, and delight in receiving it. So it's so funny to me that this is coming out in the reverse, because our very first card was talking about being open to good advice. So maybe there are people here, too, who have expressed to you. These could be friends or something like that. Or maybe, people who are just close to you or some sort of vibes like that. Like, so-and-so seem like to me like they're a cool person or they're a good person or some sort of vibes like that. Because it says your angels are giving you a message, channeling it through people and places around you. These could even be people that you don't know either. And they say something that kind of resonates with you in regards to love or in regards to opening your heart or something. This could even be some of y'all, you're watching certain YouTube videos. Maybe you're reading a certain book or something. It's like, that does kind of make sense to me. Maybe I could do that or try that or some sort of vibes. So there is something that I feel like that's going on where it's like you're kind of missing the signals or the clues. But again, I feel like it's because you're wanting to control the narrative. So Spirit is telling you it's the right action here. It's the right action here. Like they're not steering you in the wrong direction. What else here, Spirit? I have individuality coming out here. Individuality. So I feel like there's also something that's going on here where your spirit team is wanting you to also not lose yourself in this. Maybe there's something that's going on as well, too. It's like when you guys do dive deep. Because I feel like you love hard or something like that. Again, especially considering how I feel like I described you prior to this relationship that you're in now or the one that's approaching for you. It's like you almost become connected at the hip to this person. But again, I feel like it goes back to maybe an abandonment issue or feeling left out or behind or why don't you love me? Okay, sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay. So it's like, don't forget that you exist outside of this relationship as well, too. Or even if this person, I don't know, if they want some sort of time or alone time. Maybe in these past relationships or relationship, it's like when this person got by themselves or something, they was doing you wrong. They was doing you real dirty. Cheating on you, talking to other men or women, putting themselves first in every situation. Or more often than not. I feel like whoever that past person you were with was very selfish and only about themselves. Or some sort of shit like that. But it's like whoever this person is that I feel like is here now or coming in, they want a healthy relationship. It's like, hey, like we're together, but we're also still our own people as well. Right? You have autonomy. So I want you to go and hang out with your friends. I want you to have your alone time if you feel like you need it. Because you will need it. Right? It's like you don't want to be with your person all the fucking time. Now, granted, a majority of the time, or, you get married or something, obviously you're seeing each other every day and whatnot, but, yeah, healthy relationship. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have courage coming out here. So I do. I feel like your spirit team is telling you or giving you the courage to love here. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So that's all they want you to do. It's like we're guiding you and we want you to take these steps. right? Again, healing isn't all cupcakes and rainbows. It's going to hurt. And I feel like those are the parts that it's like you don't want to dive deep into or see, or it's just like, I feel like there's a little level of you kind of being like over it or some sort of vibes. I just saw 4000 on the timer. We have 400, have faith here. So again, your angels have heard you. They know the desires of your heart. They know your struggles. So it's like they want you to remember that they love you. You have purpose here, and your purpose goes beyond your job. It goes beyond your retail therapy. It goes beyond your vape. It goes beyond your drink. It goes beyond your... But it's love. What's at the bottom here? Yeah, look at this. I have invite help. So help is coming in. I feel like help is already here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. This is a true offering. A true offering of love that's coming in for you. I told you, look at this. A divine love. I'm telling you. And then I also have intuition coming out. So your spirit team wants you to follow your intuition. Y'all, why as I pull this card down, look, divine abundance and companionship behind it as well too. So this ain't no joke. It's really not. Your spirit team is like, hey, listen to your intuition. We're giving you the signs, the synchronicities, the clues here. Your companion is here. They're here. They're around the corner. This is divine. We got 3 divine cards: divine source, divine love, and divine abundance. It's like your shit is up. It really is. So I encourage you to go ahead and, start relinquishing control and getting this shit out of your energy. Why am I seeing somebody's aura? Your aura? I don't know if anybody in here, you've done that before. Like you've gotten a picture taken of your aura where they show you like all the different colors that are surrounding you and stuff. That could be a benefit to you as well that I'm hearing. Spirit, where do you want me to go to next, honey? Where are we going to next? Let's do these. I'm doing cards I haven't done in a while, honey. What's at the bottom here? Yeah, so I have new beginnings here. So this is a new beginning for you. There could be something here about butterflies, okay? It's funny to me because at the top of this card, there's raindrops. And then at the bottom is a butterfly. So maybe you've done a lot of crying here. A lot of crying, especially like in the past. That's what something feels like to me. But it's like you have a new beginning that's getting ready to happen for you. So it's like you don't have to cry anymore. What else here, Spirit? And then I also have psychic development coming out as well, too. For some of you guys, you could be psychic, so there's something here about your intuition. And it's crazy because most times, people who are very intuitive, psychic, have some sort of gifts and abilities here, it is harder to find love. Not saying that, like, no one has it, but I don't know. I think if you're, like, on this side of the table like me, or depending on whatever it is that you do, you might have had some difficulty getting there, or you feel like, maybe you're struggling a little bit here. But I just feel like there's just, this little bit of work that you need to do here to open yourself up to it. You know what else it kind of feels like to me? Like maybe you might be good with like giving advice or something. But it's so funny to me. But when it's time for you to receive it, it's almost like a, no, it's not for me. It's not for me. I'll let you have that. Or some sort of shit. Take a rest today, sleep to rest. Spirit, what is energetic clearing and expansiveness? Energetic clearing and expansiveness. It's like you'll dedicate your life to helping others and being a guiding light for others and doing all of these things. But it's like, no, not going to let that happen for me, bitch. Not going to let that happen. I mean, it hasn't been happening, so, I'm just going to play my role or some shit. Spirit, energetic clearing and expansiveness. Hey, male lady. Energetic clearing and expansiveness. What's this? So I have healing energy coming out here. There's a hand here. Every time I see hands, it usually makes me think about like identification. So we're identifying maybe even energy centers here, maybe chakras here that need to be worked on, right? And this could really be kind of any chakra for you, to be honest. I feel like one is definitely the crown, right? Allowing for information to come in. It's definitely the heart as well, too. And then maybe even the root. Like, trying to find, like, where you belong or something. That's what something maybe kind of feels like to me. There's a number 2 on this card as well. Number 20. What else here? Yeah, Spirit is like, it's all good. It's all good. So whatever is getting ready to come in to expand you, it's all good. This person is not trying to hurt you. That's what something feels like to me. Again, take it as they're already here for some of you guys. And then for some of you guys, this person is coming in. But it's all good. It's almost like this vibe, you don't have to worry. Like, this person doesn't have ulterior motives. They don't, want the worst for you. They're not trying to take up all the space in the relationship. They want to come in to deliver expansion. They want to take things to the next level here. They really feel like you and them can get somewhere. That's what something feels like to me. But you're getting ready to clear this person out because of what has happened to you in your childhood. What's happened to you in this past relationship or relationships here. Even with the sacrifice, although I like it being next to gratitude, because I feel like there is a turnaround that can potentially happen for you here if you take the instruction of your spirit team. Like, you're getting ready to, again, sacrifice or get rid of something that is actually for you. Spirit, what is extraordinary and refrain? Extraordinary and refrain. It's funny, the U-Haul just went by. It said right equipment, lower cost, or lowest cost. So right action, right equipment. So your spirit team is giving you the tools that you need, right, to alleviate yourself of this issue. But it's like, you don't have to pay for it, or you don't have to, that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. Or you don't have to go above and beyond. Of course, everything is an exchange, especially in the spirit. So it's like you have to do some sort of work here. But it's almost like, it's not like you can't do it. Or it's too much for you to do. You're capable. Spirit, what is extraordinary and refrain? So again, U-Haul, movers, move with me in the vehicle here. Beyond your fears and your illusions. Extraordinary and refrain. So sexual energy came out. And it came out here in the reverse. Sexual energy. Does somebody have an issue with like touch or sex or some sort of vibes like that? Touch, sex. I'm getting 2 things. This could either be like maybe feeling like you had to use your body to get love. Or for some of you guys, there could be something here going on in your childhood. Or even here too with the past partner who it felt like, again, like now in your childhood, it is giving me the vibe of like, maybe there could have been some sort of molestation thing going on or some form of rape here. I don't know if I can say certain words on YouTube, so I just kind of say them that way. But I kind of feel like we need to get into a society where we can say the words the way that they're meant to be said as well. Like, I should make a motherfucker uncomfortable. Because if you're a fucking rapist, bitch, you should feel very uncomfortable. But I do. There's something that's going on here with, like, sex or touch. Touch, doom, doom, doom. Touch, doom, doom, doom. Omarion, Pharrell can hold significance here, possibly. Proximity. That's what I just heard. Proximity. Or how close someone is to you. It is. It's like something is almost overwhelming or it becomes too much for you or something. But it's like you've gotten so used to, again, ordinary. You've gotten so used to something or the way that something's been playing out. And this person's like, listen, I'm here. Like, I'm a gift. Again, the guy with the hands with the gift here. I'm a gift from the divine here. Not that this person is saying that to you verbatim, but they are. And I feel like somebody also isn't trying to pressure you into sex or something. Like somebody's trying to take the time to get to know you or something. Now it's like if it were to happen, I mean, hey, but that's what something feels like to me. Like somebody really wants to get to know you. This isn't just about wanting to freak on you or, you just feeling like, oh, I got to give you my body, or this is when we feel the closest, is when I'm going to be in the bedroom with you because of you dealing with Joe fucking Schmo in the past. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have transformation coming out here. Transformation. So that's basically closing one chapter and opening it up for another one here. So I do. It's a caterpillar on here, right? So the caterpillar turns into what? The butterfly, which we already saw on the card here at the bottom of the deck. So it's like the more that you become comfortable with transforming this mindset, and I don't know if there is something going on here where maybe you're, maybe trying therapy or counseling or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like, or maybe being instructed to do those things or try those things. Okay? But it's like, don't allow for that to like take over your fucking life. It's not your fault that it happened to you, but you have to take accountability to heal yourself, right? It's not your fault the things that people do to you, but you are required to heal yourself. Spirit, what is grounded in divine source? Grounded in divine source? Grounded in divine source. So I have teaching coming out here. Teaching. Well, one thing I feel like there's a tree on here. The tree always gives me ancestors, so your ancestors are all around you. I feel like there's also something that's going on here in regards to you also getting to the root of things, which I feel like we're already kind of diving into, right? When it comes to maybe some form of sexual energy here, or your inner child, kind of like crying out to you for some form of love here, for you to detach from certain things that have happened or certain mindsets here that have been formed, okay? But I also feel like your spirit team, the divine, they're trying to teach you that what you want actually exists, right? Again, it's too good to be true. This is too good to be true. You over here praying for it though, but it's too good to be true. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like I feel like somewhere deep down in your soul or your spirit, you know that it exists, because why would you pray for it, right? Hey, Pooh. Why would you pray for something that you don't think exists? So that's why I'm like, there's like a conflict here, obviously. I do. It's like, I feel like one day, like, you're all about it, maybe. Like, you know what? Like, yes, the love is out here for me. That's what we're going to do, blah, blah, blah. But then I feel like you're spending most of your days like, whatever. No, not out here. Not happening. So it's like, you're not bringing it any closer to you, although your spirit team wants to bring it in. Then, like I said, for some of y'all, you're dealing with the person now, and they're telling you to renew love and that this relationship needs attention before somebody decides that they want to go ahead and leave or jump ship. Or you call quits to something that you shouldn't be calling quits to. This is one of your deepest desires. And your spirit team is like, it's going to be met. What else here, Spirit? It's like they want you to know love exists. They want you to feel real love. Everybody deserves love. What is this here? I have death and I have struggle. Yeah, so they want a death to the struggle. A death to the struggle? Where is it? Where is it? Your angels have heard your prayers and felt your struggles. They stay with you and remind you that everything has a purpose, even though you may not understand it now. So it is. It's like, okay, we need you to start understanding more of like what's really going on with you. Why you're moving a certain way that you're moving. Why you're blocking somebody out here. So while you're praying for this divine love to come in, you also have to be ready for the transformation or the actions, the right actions that come after that. For you to receive this, for you to maintain this. So it's death to these struggles here. It's like you don't want to struggle in love. You don't want struggle love either. That's what it feels like to me. Like you've been struggling in love like your whole life or for a very long time. You've had romantic relationships that you feel like have just run you into the ground, and I don't even know if it's a possibility. But it's like, don't half-ass have faith. Have all the faith. And again, right, we're human. You know, there's going to be times where you're worried and times where you're... But it's like they want you to be stronger. Strong in your conviction that this exists for you. That you have the courage to do it, to be love. You already are love. But allowing someone else to love you as well, too. Spirit, what is inner child and detachment? Inner child and detachment. Whoa. So I have movement into balance. Movement into balance. So your inner child, once you start to detach from these experiences that you've had, or learning lessons from these experiences, you're going to start to move into balance. You're going to start to feel better. Again, you're going to be grateful that you decided to sacrifice all of this old energy, right? Energetically clearing it out. Because it's not doing anything for you but raining on your parade, if you will. Or causing you to miss out on opportunities in love. Maybe for some of you guys, this has also been, like, I don't know, maybe missing out in other areas as well, too. Maybe just depending here on how this could also be maybe affecting other relationships. Or like trust. You trusting people here. Like, it feels like to me the thing of just like trusting people to do you right. Like, if I do my part, are you going to do yours? Like, that's what it basically feels like to me. I'm going to do my part. Are you going to show up to do yours? Or are you going to leave me hanging? Or am I going to be the one stuck to do all of the work? Or am I going to be the... What else here, Spirit? Because I feel like for some of you guys, you overworked yourself. For mother's love, for father's love, for someone's approval here. What else here? And again, let me put another disclaimer here now in the middle. If this isn't you, this could be the person that you're dealing with, okay? What else here? I have retreat coming out, and it came out totally sideways. So it is confirmation. I do. Like I said earlier, it feels like to me like maybe one day you might be kind of like down for it. Like, okay, you know what? I'm going to focus on my inner child work, and we're going to da-da-da-da. But I don't know. It starts to get kind of overwhelming for you. And it's like, woo, let me step back. That's too much. That's too much. And again, it ain't cupcakes and rainbows all the time. Sometimes it feels good, your healing work. And then some days it's like, fuck that shit. I don't want to cry today, or I don't want to feel this today. I really don't want to go back into that experience that I had, but it's like you got to tap in. You can't bypass it. Spirit, what is faith and flow? Faith and flow. Look at this. I have masculine energy. Okay? So this could be you, divine masculine. Okay? This could be a masculine energy here that's coming in for you. Flip the roles here as you see fit. Okay? You know what else the masculine energy feels like to me? Is the control. The control, the trying to protect yourself, but you're like going overboard as well too. I also feel like one half of this also, right? Masculine energy, the sun is here. So it's making me think about the sun in the tarot deck. It's also what? Happiness, joy. So have faith that we're delivering you happiness, joy. Don't try to go against the tide, right? Flow is kind of making me think about water. Don't go against the tide. Go with the tide. Again, we're sending you in the right direction here. We're sending you to this divine masculine, or divine masculine. They're sending you to your divine feminine. Again, no matter what your gender, your sexuality, the energies. Okay? Because one can't exist without the other. It's like a battery. You need a positive and a negative charge for the shit to operate. Okay? So, what else here, Spirit? So it's like you're trying to be overly protective here. Which should be you the opposite of doing the right action or allowing the divine to assist you completely. What else here, Spirit? And it is. I just noticed this on this humility card. Remember, it came out in the reverse. I'm going to show you in the upright. See the guy? He's praying, but then the owl is behind him. So it's like, okay, wisdom is coming in. Wisdom is coming in from the divine. Wisdom is coming in from other people. Or random talks that you're having with somebody in passing at the coffee shop or some sort of shit here. But it's like almost like it's in one ear and out the other. Or maybe you do have an aha moment, but it's just like, I don't know. It's like, you know what? Ooh, over my head. Or like I said, maybe I'll try it. You try it for a little second. It's like, ooh, too much. But you want the love. Yeah, I have home coming out here. Home. So I do. I feel like in this horizontal row, of course, going back to our inner child, there's something that's going back to your home. To your home, to your childhood. I don't know if for some of you guys you struggle going home or visiting home or something. Especially considering there is a tumultuous relationship, I feel like, with both parents or one or the other here. Okay? Like I said as well, too, even with masculine energy being here, with sexual energy being in the same vertical row, again, whatever could be going on that. Like I said, molesting, whatever. Raping. You could have maybe even dealt with that in your past relationship. Because I always like, well, I don't always talk about it, but when it comes up for me, I feel like it's something that's overlooked. Because generally, we think about that when it comes to like people's family members or, you know, it's some rando guy or woman who did something to you. But there's people who are actually in relationships and they don't consider it to be rape or harming someone. Because it's like, oh, well, that's your husband or your wife. Or that's your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Like almost as if they have the right to sexually assault you. You know? So that's what something feels like to me. Like you want to feel safe. Home is safety. It's your sanctuary. It's where you find your peace at. So that's what something feels like to me. You want to feel home, I feel like, in your own vessel first. But it's almost like if I connect with someone else, or if I'm in a relationship with someone else, I want to feel safe. I want to feel at home. I want to feel like I'm meant to be here. I don't have to go anywhere necessarily. Like, I'm cool in my cocoon. Spirit, what is your path and liberation? And even there, home, where you belong, the root chakra, like I was saying earlier. Your path and liberation. Your path and liberation. Yeah, burden. So Spirit's like, okay, let's liberate you from the burdens here. This new path that you're walking, it doesn't know burdens. And again, life ain't gonna be perfect. You know, it's not like shit's gonna stop happening or maybe, but when it comes to this love, no more burdens here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. And I have emotional release. So I do. They want you to release these burdens, free yourself, because it's not needed or wanted on this path that you're walking with the divine and towards your divine lover. I feel like, again, there's been tears here in the past, but maybe there's even something here too with you trying to hold it together. Like I said, you're trying to hold it together, so let me go retail therapy myself to death. Like I said, let me smoke, or let me drink, or let me avoid it by, I'm just going to go and hang out with my friends all the time, and I'm just going to, like, almost as if trying to avoid it. You can't run from your pain. It'll run you over before you can outrun it. Your pain will run you over before you can outrun it. Let me write that shit down. Off the dome. That's what it feels like. So get it out. That's what I'm saying. If you need to, talk to somebody about it. Be courageous. Make that appointment. Like, you know what? I ain't never shared this with nobody, or, I really didn't feel like, but I got to talk to somebody about this shit. Because I don't want to look up and, I didn't have anybody to share life with, or I didn't, and I know I want that, or I know now again, if, you just like, fuck love, I don't want it, and that's the time, this might not be your read. Spirit, what is gratitude and sacrifice? Gratitude and sacrifice? Whoa. Gratitude and sacrifice. So I have inner journey. Yeah. So you'll be grateful for the journey that you decided to go on. wholeheartedly here. 3 and 5 is 8. Let's see some of these numbers. 20, 18, 25, 22, 14, 8, 32, 37, 10, 44, 16, 40, 1, and 35. So some of these could be ages here. These could also be dates on which you are born as well too. Okay. Somebody could have an S initial, a P initial, an R initial, maybe E, C, O. Did I say S? S? A? What else here, Spirit? I have forgiveness and grounding. That's so funny to me because we already have grounding up here as well too. So just for us to be getting 2 of these, it's like you're going to be on the same playing field as somebody, or like meeting someone where they're at, right? And then it also feels like to me, again, even with this forgiveness card coming out here, you don't necessarily have to like forgive, you know, but then it's like you kind of do. And it's not for the other person, it's for yourself. You know, again, you don't have to fuck with a motherfucker. I don't want to fuck with this person. I don't want to fucking, but I know like there's something wrong with you, or you're sick, or you know what, you went through a lot of shit in your own childhood or whatever. So that's why you treated me the way that you treated me. I'm not giving you a pass, but you know what? I get it. Especially for those of y'all, maybe this is parents. Like, I'm not fucking with you. I still think that what you did was trash, or how you treated me or something. But I understand that, you know what, you're a person too. You've gone through your own bullshit, and that's how you decided to, you know, be. So, you know, I wipe my hands of that shit because I'm ready to dive deeper into my own love. Maybe for some of y'all too, this is even like, and again, you don't have to say this to someone, but even if there is something going on where you feel like, you know what, I need to get some shit off my chest. Whether this person has a response for me or not, I'm going to just tell you what's on my mind here. So I'm not holding on to it anymore. Because for some of y'all, the same people who have hurt you and done all these things, they're going to act like they don't understand you, enter under over on fucking purpose, or still maybe not give you the response that you're looking for, whatever the case may be. But it's like when you come into peace with yourself, right? Knowing that, you know what, God has better for me now, soon, whatever the case may be, fuck it. I got it off my chest. I said what I needed to say. I'm not holding on to it anymore. Now they can deal with that shit. They already dealing anyway. That's how they chose to deal with whatever issues they were having, by putting this shit off on you. Things you didn't deserve. But you know what? It is what it is now. So it's like, fuck that. I'm not letting this shit rule my life anymore. Shit. Spirit, what is right action and humility in the reverse? Right action and humility in the reverse. I have unlimited possibilities coming out here. So it's almost kind of giving me the vibe of a handful of people. Again, we have the tree here, ancestors. So like I said, maybe from a handful of people, you've heard certain things or commonalities and conversations or some sort of vibes like that. So again, heal something, going to the root here to heal something. I tell y'all that all the time. Well, maybe not all the time, but when it comes up for me, that's what my grandma used to say. In order to heal something, you got to get to the root. What else here? Yeah, comfort fucking mation. Hey, Granny, ancient wisdom coming out here. Period. So it is. You have people around you right now that are trying to give you wisdom. Whether these are, like I said, people who do love you. This could be, like I said, the lady at the coffee shop that you visit every day. You and somebody had a short conversation. You don't even know this person, but they said something that resonated with you. Or while you were talking to this person, you looked at your phone. Oh, shit, 444-222. Or whatever the case, 411. Or some sort of shit. And it's like, huh. So I do. It's like, I feel like you're getting the signs, the synchronicities here. But like I said, there could be something going on here where it's like, you're like avoiding them. Like, I don't know, almost as if like on purpose. Or, you know, you're full of life one day. I'm going to, you know, do this. But then it's like the next month, it's like, fuck that shit. Whew. It's like Spirit wants you to continue doing it, or like keeping your head in the game here. Spirit, what is individuality and courage? Individuality and courage. ascension. Yep. So it's time for you to go up, baby. You have courage. You start to ascend here. And like I said, you know more of like exactly who you are, what you want, right? You're not losing yourself in another person. You're not clinging to them for dear life because you're afraid, you know, that they're going to abandon you. Or you're just sticking to yourself solely here because you're afraid to dive deeper into something that you actually want. It's just kind of like, again, movement into balance. There's a balance here. I respect myself. I'm protecting myself. But you know what? I'm also going to let my guard down to allow this person to come in to love me because that's exactly what they want to do. They want to do it. This person wants to be your man. I want to be your man. I want to be your man. Okay, maybe with masculine energy here, or woman, them, they, whatever. Okay? I'm just somebody who wants to fulfill that role. They want to be a husband. They want to be a wife. Whatever they want, y'all want. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have duality coming out here. I do. And duality means going back between being an individual and being in a relationship. Spirit, it's like they don't want you to lose yourself this time around. This time around, if you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Ain't that what they say? Time after time. Or some shit. Whatever they be saying. But that's what it's giving me the vibe of. And you know, keep your, you know, your warrior in your back pocket in case you need it. But it feels like to me like you don't have to fight with this person. You don't have to argue with this person. You know? Yeah, there might be some, like I said, some disagreements, or there might be some, but it feels like to me a totally different relationship dynamic. It's healthy. And we got to be honest with ourselves. After we come out of toxic or tumultuous relationships, you have to learn how to adapt to a healthy relationship. You just do. It's like your nervous system is so fucking wired for the crazy shit that now when someone comes into your life and they're not on that, it's almost like a, I don't know. It's like confusing love. Because it's like, I feel like you know that what you experienced before isn't love. But it is. It's like it's a level of confusion here. You know what? I don't know. I'm praying for the assistance, but I ain't taking it. But then I'm like, let's work with it. Again, the flow. What's at the bottom here? I have psychic development coming out again. So I feel like all in all, even if we remove the word psychic, this is spirit just trying to develop you. Yeah, confirmation. I have growth here. What else here, spirit? Let me move this down. Ooh, look at this. Reunion of souls coming out here. I figured as much. So I do. I feel like whoever this divine partner is, you're getting ready to unite with them here. Or, like I said, reunion, renew love. Again, this isn't giving me someone from your actual past here. Maybe for some of y'all it could be, but that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting for some of y'all, like, you've been dealing with a person here. And this person, like, you don't really have any reason, like, that they've been bad to you, or they've tried to hurt you or something. Ding, confirmation. You're just, I'm afraid. So it's kind of like, okay, this person, they'll be back soon. Or whatever the case may be here. But they want to reunite with you. And then look at this. I have an omen coming out here. One more for the plot. So it is. That's the message here. That is the message. And at this point, it's almost like it's not even really an omen here. Right? I feel like we've gotten there. We're figuring this shit out. We have decoded this shit. It's what it kind of feels like to me. So it's a sign, right? The omen, it's a sign. It's a sign. Maybe there's something going on here that you've been waiting for in terms of a sign here or something. I guess maybe going back to this card here, is it worth the risk? Yes, this person is worth the risk. They're worth letting your boundaries down for. Like I said. Yes. Let's see here. What tarot deck shall we do, honey lumpkins? Ooh. I'm starting to get a little hot up in here. Ooh. Let me turn my little heater off, honey. Let's see, spirit. Oh, you know what? Let's do these. Let's just see. What's at the bottom? So I have strength coming out here. Strength. And then look at this. I also have the Ten of Swords coming out here as well, too. So strength to the Ten of Swords is almost kind of giving me the vibe again, right? Strength, Leo, this masculine energy, this protective energy. It's almost like you can stop now. That's what something feels like to me. You can stop now. Yeah, I saw here, it was slipping out, this Five of Swords card here. Because it's all coming from a place of you again. I'm keeping my swords up. I'm keeping my boundaries up. You're not going to hurt me. Okay? I'm going to out-masculine you. Like, that's the sort of vibes it feels like it's giving me. Again, no matter what the gender or the sexuality here. Spirit, what is energetic clearing, expansiveness, healing energy, and it's all good? You didn't care that you broke my heart, but it's all good. I let you have it, you hate and run, but it's all good. Who was that? Fantasia. You mistake my love for fun. You played the part just to get my heart. Let me hurt, but it's all good. Okay? Whoever that past person was, they did. They was playing roles. They was playing games. So it's like, I just know this person is. And they like, no, I'm not. Energetic clearing, expansiveness, healing energy, and it's all good. So I have the Six of Cups coming out here. Yep. So energetically clearing things from your past here. Sorry, y'all. That's why I did that, because I could feel my arm. Had to crack that. But Six of Cups here, right? Energetically clearing the past, and then also clearing the things from the childhood. Bam, we got that confirmation here. I feel like, too, what was passed down to you, there's things here that was passed down to you. Maybe some sort of, again, like self-limiting beliefs, or... Because you know how, like, people will say things like, I'll never be like my father, I'll never be like my mother, or I'll never let that happen to me. But then it's like, you're kind of headed in that direction. So again, take that as it resonates. Because it's not giving me the vibe of, okay, like, you're going to go out here and do some, like, foul shit, too. But it's like, don't allow your trauma to get the best of you. That's what it feels like to me, because they already did. Or whoever this is that you dealt with in your childhood, or again, in this past relationship. Which is why you got from them what you received. What else here, Spirit? There could be something here about children as well, too. When it comes to this divine love that you're in or stepping into, someone wants to have children with you. Or they could see you as like the mother of their child here, the father of their child. Yeah, look at this. I have the Strength card coming back out again. Leo energy. So it is. It's like relieving yourself of this energy is going to make you stronger. Make you more confident here. Yeah, I have the Hermit coming out here as well, too. Virgo energy. More wise, wiser here. This person also has a camera in their hand. There's a dog here. I don't know if anybody, you have a dog, a white dog in particular. The camera, I don't know. It's sticking out to me. I don't know. Memories, cameras, memories from your childhood here. Yeah, memories. Detaching from memories here in your childhood. What's at the bottom I'm hearing? Yeah, confirmation. The Ace of Swords. That's the truth. The truth. Seeking clarity. Receiving clarity. Like I said, maybe even too, going back to this vibe of like, remember earlier when I was talking about their people too. They've gone through their bullshit too, but they've decided for things to fuck up their life. So you don't have to follow in those footsteps. You don't have to ... So that's what that almost feels like to me. Like, I'm taking back control here. But I'm not going to overly control the situation to where my heart is closed off. Right? Cups, cups, cups. I'm going to allow someone to give me love. And I'm going to allow myself to open my heart up as well, too, to receive it and to give it back. Spirit, what is extraordinary? Refrain. Sexual energy in the reverse and transformation. Extraordinary, refrain, sexual energy in the reverse and transformation. Yeah, look at this. I have the Ace of Cups coming out. You already got 2 aces coming out here, baby. That's why I was like, I feel like this is a new person, or this isn't someone from your past here. Okay? So this is a chance here for an extraordinary love. Love that someone here wants to give you. It feels like to me this person's like, I'm not going to hurt you. for some of you guys, if you have shared certain things with this person, or, you know, that you have gone through, maybe when it comes to sex, or you're, you know, something like that, but they want to let you know that they're not going to hurt you. I have the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, see how they're holding hands? It's like somebody really cares for you. They really do. They care for you very deeply. And that's what I was saying too. Like, I feel like someone isn't pressuring you. They're not pressuring you. It's like, I'm willing to work through this with you, or go along this journey with you. I feel like they've already been on their journey, or they've already, but it's like, I feel, I can sense that insecurity, or I can sense where you have like that low self-esteem at. So come on, come on. That's what something feels like to me. Yeah, I have the 8 of Cups. Like, come on, I want to go with you, or let's go. Like, don't push me away. Don't walk away. We can transform together. Yeah, look at this. From the 5 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Come on now. I told you, this person, they're your 10. They're your 10 of Pentacles. They're your 10 of Cups here. The divine ain't playing with you. Why would the divine lie to you? Why would your team lie to you about what it is that they have for you? Or knowing the desires of your heart here? So it's like, let's take this journey together. Right? Let's collect every nugget that we need. Every piece of advice that we need. And I feel like this person will honor your feelings as well too. It feels like to me someone who like wants to check in. And remember earlier I said like somebody is kind of like worried. They're like, you know, what's going on with you? Or like, I miss you. Or, you know, I haven't heard from you. Or like, why you only giving me one word like responses? Or like, I don't know. Like, it feels like to me something was like you was cool. Like, it's the beginning. Like, we doing this thing. I really like you. I really like you too. Or, you know. And now it's just like silence or something. Beep. Silence. Beep. It's like, wait, what happened? Like, is it me? Like, somebody at the crib, like, is it me? Like, what did I do? Or, I mean, I don't know. Spirit, what is grounded, divine source, teaching, death, and struggle? Grounded, divine source, teaching, death, and struggle. Look at this. This person is your justice. Libra energy. Hello. It's funny to me, there's a dollhouse behind her as well, too. I don't know if you used to, like, play with, like, you know, dolls or, you know, like Barbies or some sort of shit like that. It's a lot of owls here. There's an owl on top of this playhouse as well, too. So look out for owls or owl symbolism here. Excuse me. Okay? But this person is your justice. Why am I hearing Pretty Ricky? We can play house and touch, lay you on the couch and hunch, baby just shh, hush, hush. So I do. I mean, this person, they find you sexually attractive, like I said. And again, for some of y'all, again, take what resonates, leave the rest. There might not be something going on with you in regards to like sexual energy or being touched or, you know, maybe something going on there, but somebody, they definitely feeling that thing. But it's like, I will wait for you. It's like somebody don't want to ruin it. That's why I'm like, that's how I know somebody really likes you. They don't want to ruin this shit. I feel like in one way they're afraid too. Like, did I do something? I don't want to ruin this shit. I mean, I don't want to overstep my bounds, or like somebody's trying to be careful. Like, handle you with fucking care. I know that's right. Handle me with care, boo. The fuck? And what else here, Spirit? So it's like you can let your hair down. What else here? Yeah, look at this. I have the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I told you, somebody thinks highly of you. They value you. Like I said, they could potentially see you as a wife here. And I do kind of feel like there is something that's going on where it's like your money is like cool. Like you cool, or you're well off in that area or something. Maybe that's why I was picking up that retail therapy too. Like everything is like, I'm going to go buy this or I'm going to go buy that. Because you're not relinquishing the struggle or the control here. So Spirit team is like death to that shit. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I got the Hangman, and it's coming out here in the reverse. So I do Pisces energy. I don't know why, but I do feel like that is something for somebody. Whoever I'm reading for here. It's like instead of sitting with the feeling or the emotion or it's like, I'm going to go do something else. It's a fish on the struggle card that's swimming upstream. So it's almost like it's struggling to get up. It's struggling to get up or increase its vibration here, if you will. But it's because they're not doing what they know they should be doing. That's why, again, if you're getting assistance or you're getting responses to your prayers here, or you're seeing the synchronicities to tell you what right actions to take, but you're not taking the wisdom here or the assistance, then you're working against yourself. You're making things harder for yourself. So Spirit is like, please don't make things harder for yourself than they have to be. And I feel like this person as well, too, whoever is like here for you now or coming in, they can also help to course correct you. Because at the end of the day, that's what our partners are there for as well, too. Every moment ain't going to be just lovey-dovey and we this and we that. They're also here to correct you if you need to be corrected. And vice versa. Like, babe, I don't know what, no. Maybe let's try, let's go in the other direction. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, but they love you. They have your best heart. The best, what is that? Your heart. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Shit. They have your best interest at heart. Thank you. I have the High Priestess coming out here. Cancer, Pisces energy. So I do, again, paying attention to your intuition here. I feel like you are a divine feminine energy or you are a divine masculine energy. So it's giving me the vibe of don't just observe. Take action. Okay? She's also holding on to an egg here. So the egg is making me think of expansiveness. It's also pointing me back to this Six of Cups card with this child here. So even too, again, right, using your childhood, using the things that you've learned here about what has happened to you as a way to help you grow. Because that's what an egg does, right? An egg grows when it's fertilized, right? With the proper things that it needs. So you're getting the information. So it would be wise of you to utilize it. Spirit, what is inner child, detachment, movement into balance, and retreat? Hell, for some of y'all, maybe this might be a therapy. This read here, I don't know, maybe save this. If this really resonates with somebody, save this reading so you can refer back to it. That's what I'm hearing. And I rarely hear that. What is this here? I have the Queen of Cups coming out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Yeah, so this is giving me two things. One thing here is the Queen of Cups is a mother. Right? And then I also feel like the other thing is this also represents you. Because I do. I feel like, again, you want all this love. I feel like you've also been the one who's always given it. Like I said, always giving it, maybe feeling like I'm not getting this back in return, or people only want to love me when they feel like, they need something from me, or they want me to show up for them, or whatever the case may be. So I do. I feel like there's something that's going on here where maybe you didn't receive in your childhood here the love that you needed from a mother. I don't know if mom had some sort of liquor situation going on here, or again, she felt the lack of love in her own life, maybe feeling alone, the hermit in the same vertical row. So it's like, well, now you got to pay for it or something. Yeah, look at this. I have the King of Cups coming out here in the reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I do. There could have been something going on with your mother's childhood, maybe in regards to her father or a man that she dealt with, maybe even your father as well too. For some of y'all, there's something going on here, like your mother or even or your father, because hell, they're in the reverse here as well too. Like either one of them or both of them or something, making you pay for what they've gone through because they didn't do the work to heal or detach themselves either. And it's like they had the opportunity, I feel like, even with the retreat card coming out sideways, but they didn't do it. So I feel like this is also about you breaking generational curses as well too. That's why I was like, you're capable of doing this. You are. Especially considering that there might be a family that comes from this, the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe for some of y'all, you want a family. But it's like you don't want to bring this type of energy into this new beginning here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Wheel of Fortune coming out here. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. So I do. It's like I feel like you're meant to turn the wheel in another direction here. You're meant to create more good karma for yourself and the generations to come, the people that are coming after you here. And it's funny to me because one of the girls on this card, she's cutting a cord. So cutting cords here. There's another one. She has her journal out. Someone has like a cup of tea or coffee here. So again, if there's moments where you got to sit with yourself or go and seek some sort of help here, talk to someone, whatever the case may be, do your due diligence. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Wands coming out. And again, I know you're tired. Remember earlier, Spirit was talking about the exhausted ego. So instead of, like I said, trying to outrun the pain, address it. It's time to address it. Spirit, what is faith, flow, masculine energy, and home? Faith, flow, masculine energy, and home. So I have the 10 of Wands coming out here, okay? So by having faith, you'll make it easier on yourself here instead of feeling like you have to carry these burdens alone. I always love this card, though. I love these cards. Like some of the styles, like this hairstyle to me is so cute. It kind of looks like an ice cream cone a little. But I think it is so cute. But, yeah, having faith that you even too, like you don't have to do something alone here, or you don't have to again struggle anymore, right? Death to the struggle here, or like you got to do it all, because you see she's carrying all 10 of those wands, right? Which is more of the masculine energy, right? I can do it, or I'll just do it myself, or you know. But it's like you don't really want to. Even with home coming out here, it's like you're doing everything all day to avoid the pain or whatever is going on here. And then you get home and it's like, well, what else can I find to get into? So I don't have to think about this. So that's how you end up online shopping. That's how you end up going through the whole bottle of wine. That's how you end up on your joint. That's how you end up on your vape. That's how you end up on your sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at that. The 4 of Wands, the home coming out. Or again, like I said as well too, there could be something going on here with friends, because it's 2 chicks right here. They're dancing with each other, whatever the case may be. So it's like I'm going to find everything that I can do before I actually start, you know, getting to the healing. So don't block it out. Because there could even be a level of masking here that's being done. Right? Like you go outside and it just seems like life is cool. It's, you know, woohoo. We're having a great time. But then when you get to the house, you're in 10 of Wands. Burdens. Difficulties. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at that. I have the 8 of Swords. And this shit is imprisoning you. Again, flip the roles if you have to. And this other person, like, they know something is up. They just do. That's what something feels like to me. Like I said, if this person is already in your life, they just know something is up. Like somebody like isn't being honest with me. Remember we had 4th right that came out on the back end? Where is it? 986 here. 4th right. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, you're not really being honest with me, or, you know? And it's like, I feel like someone wants to give you your space, but then it's like somebody also wants to know, like, what's going on? Why am I hearing, come and talk to me? Jodeci can hold significance. Can we talk for a minute? Okay, now Tevin is coming out. Somebody want to talk to you. They want to talk. They miss hearing your voice. They want to know what the hell is going on with you. Yeah, look at this. The Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They want to see you. They want to talk to you. They're curious. This masculine is curious about you. Or divine masculine. This divine feminine is curious. Like, what's going on? Like, I'm tripping. I just want to love you, boo. Spirit, what is your path, liberation, burden, and emotional release? Your path, liberation, burden, and emotional release. Whoa, y'all see how them 2 cards went like this? I have the 10 of Cups here, and then I also have the Devil coming out here, Capricorn energy. Yeah. So Spirit wants to liberate your ass from the devil here, from the devil. And then it's funny to me, there's a chain here that's being broken. Remember, we got unchain yourself on the back end again as well too today. See, if you look at the card, see the chain that's broken here? And it's so funny to me that there's a smiley face near her private parts as well too. So like I said, maybe discussing certain things that comes to your body, or maybe what has happened, in situations here when it comes to, these private areas. But it does. It feels like to me, somebody's like, I told you they was your 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You're everything. They feel like you deserve to be loved. They want to love you. So it's like, free yourself from this devil. Free yourself from this past or whatever happened here. But then the devil, to me, next to the 10 of Cups, is also like a good thing. Like I said, I feel like if there is something that's going on with your sexual energy, it's like I feel like you're somebody you want to have sex, or you want to be touched. You want that sort of intimacy. You want the physical intimacy as well, too. It's like somebody wants you to know that you're in good hands, or you can be soft with me here. There's like a familiarity here that I'm not going to hurt you, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting. Yeah, I have the 6 of Wands coming out here. Like, I feel like somebody's going to be very attentive as well, too. Maybe even, too, when you guys do get into the bedroom for the first time. That's funny to me. The first time. Almost as if it is your first time again or something. Like, taking it easy with you, or... You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing love and basketball. Remember when Q and old girl got in bed together? And, like, she lost her virginity to him or whatever? And he was just going so slow, and it was such a moment. And that's what I'm seeing. So it's like somebody wants to be gentle with you. Remember earlier I said handling you with care. So it's like, is this okay? Or I don't want to touch you wrong. Or, how are you feeling about this? Is that cool? Am I hurting you? Like, somebody is very, like, I'm telling you. And there could even be something going on here where you do cry during sex. Ooh, Lord have mercy. But a good cry. Okay? Not no weird ass you crying during sex. A good cry. Okay? What else here, Spirit? Listen. I'm just saying. What else here, Spirit? Oh, man. Somebody want to give you a good cry. Okay? Go ahead. Release them burdens, baby. I told you the Ace of Wands coming out here, baby. But they want to give you a good cry, honey. Okay? Listen. Spirit, what is gratitude, sacrifice, inner journey, grounding, and forgiveness? Gratitude, sacrifice, inner journey, grounding, and forgiveness. What is this? Yeah. So relinquishing yourself from this 3 of Swords here, so you'll be grateful that you sacrificed your pain, your hurt. Hello. Your heart has lightened itself, because again, I'm going to forgive whatever the fuck happened in my past, because I'm moving on for me, bitch. I don't got to fuck with your bitch ass, but I'm doing this shit for me, baby. I'm feeling good. I'm grounding myself. I got a partner who's on the same wavelength. Thank you. The 6 of Pentacles. I'm showing myself love. All of which was taken away from me is coming back to me. I'm calling my energy back. Again, I'm going to give love. I'm going to receive love. This person has 2 gifts in their hands. So remember when Spirit was like, this is going to go beyond what you imagine? Up here, we only had 1 gift. But down here, you got 2. So it's like you getting more bang for your buck, if you ask me. Hello. Yeah, look at this. The 8 of Wands coming out here. It's like it's all around you. It's what something kind of feels like to me. It's coming in. For some of you guys, like I said, I feel like this person's already here for some of you guys, but for some others of you, this is coming in for you. Yeah, and it's going to be up to you to make the choice. The 2 of Swords here. What are we doing? It's like the ball is in your court here. And then, like I said, for some others of you, this person is coming back around, or they're getting ready to contact you. 8 of Wands to the Page of Swords in this vertical row. And it's like somebody wants to give you time, right? Again, Pentacles are time. The Wheel of Fortune here, time. But it's like I feel like somebody also doesn't want to be sitting out here unsure, or just kind of feeling like, well, what are we doing? Or like, does she want me? Do he want me? Like, somebody don't want to feel uncertain. They don't like feeling uncertain. And to be quite frank, it's also not fair to them either. You know? So that's why I kind of feel like, start taking this in and start putting in that work. So this person, again, doesn't fucking disappear. Or so that the person who is coming in is like, well, you're not going to accept them when they get here because you're still tied to your pain. Spirit, what is right action, humility in the reverse, Unlimited possibilities and ancient wisdom. I want to watch me a cute little movie tonight. Right action, humility in the reverse, unlimited possibilities and ancient wisdom. So I have the King of Wands coming out here, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Yeah, so there's information I feel like that's coming to you that is supposed to be creating some sort of fire under your ass. Is what something feels like to me. To get you moving, Again, fire, wands is action, right? Right action. Yeah, I have the Page of Pentacles. So you are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, getting tidbits or information here. It's so funny to me because it's like you have to do the work, but then I also feel like there is something that's almost like it's easier on you as well too, because it's like somebody else has done the digging or something. Or like I said, some of these people who I feel like are giving you information, maybe unbeknownst to them that they're giving you some sort of information. Or again, maybe there are certain conversations where you could be asking for, some sort of advice or something. It's like someone is telling you what they know based on their experience, right? And I feel like this person is also in a way coming out as the King of Wands, which will put them in an energy where they've mastered something, right? Yeah, look at this. Bottom of the deck here, the Queen of Wands. There goes a match. More Aries, Leo, Sag. So someone has mastered here. They're giving you advice so that you can master it as well too. And of course, you can take advice and make it your own, right? So it works better for you and your situation and whatever the case may be. But I do. Maybe for some of you guys as well too, your ancestors, maybe fire energy here. Again, Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe a grandfather, grandmother here. Great, or some shit. Maybe even too, obviously we have ancestors that we didn't know in our physical life that still look out for us. Because it's like you're still their baby here, right? The Page of Pentacles coming out here. Somebody's pen is on fire. This chick, she's writing. Who writes? I don't know if someone is a writer or again, journaling, writing your feelings down or some sort of vibes like that. Maybe even two, going back to that dream situation from yesterday I'm getting. Like, how we talk about writing our dreams down. So maybe there could even still be something that comes to you in a dream. Or again, there's a phrase that comes to you. Remember a minute ago, I was like, oh, let me write that shit down. So I'm getting like that sort of vibe here as well too. So that you don't forget something. So you don't forget something you need to apply here. But even two, these are three different people. So remember I said unlimited possibilities. There's been quite a few people that you've discussed things with or that you've gotten certain synchronicities or signs from. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Two of Cups. Remember I said at the coffee shop or some sort of vibes like that. So there are people I feel like that exist in your life that care about you. Or like I said, you got friends here or something. And I feel like there's friends here who love you as well too, to where it's like, okay, if you feel like, you need to take a break, or even too, again, the Hermit is right here in this first pile. You feel like you need to go hermit mode for a minute to get certain things together. I support you. Like, girl, I still want to go shopping, but don't let me buy shit right now. Like, I'm not really trying to, or you know what? I still kind of want to go out to eat, but, maybe I don't want to drink right now. Or you know what? I'll just catch y'all, on the next one. Or, and I feel like they will honor that. Spirit, what is individuality, courage, ascension, and duality? Individuality, courage, ascension, and duality. So I have the Five of Cups coming out here, the Five of Cups. Yeah, so something almost kind of feels like to me, do this work so that you don't regret forfeiting this experience that the divine is ready to offer you. Because it's like you're going to lose out on more than what it is that you have by not allowing yourself to open up to love or what it is that you really want. Right? Authenticity is the highest form of a vibration, but love is right up underneath that. So again, being forthright with yourself, then being forthright with this person as well too. That's what something kind of feels like to me. You want this. You want this love. You want to ascend. And then, like I said, too, relinquishing whatever regrets it is that you have about the past in regards to your romantic relationships. Not just what happened in your childhood, but again, overgiving, overloving. You know, missing the signs and the synchronicities even in that relationship. Like, you know what? I don't think you really care. You're kind of giving me your ass to kiss. Or I'm your last thought of the day. Or you're trying to take over this whole relationship as if I don't exist. Or you wanted me to bend over backwards for your bitch ass. Like, you know, I feel like whoever you were dealing with last, even with duality being here, it's like y'all were a mismatch or something. I do feel like this person was obviously a karmic of yours. Again, there were lessons here that needed to be learned, but they weren't a forever thing. Whoever it is that you're rocking with now or that you will be, like, this is a forever thing. Thank you. They're a forever thing. The Seven of Pentacles. See, she's pregnant. This is one of my Seven of Pentacles cards that's pregnant here. Remember I said that in a reading not too long ago? I'm like, one of the cards has a pregnant lady on it. So it is. Again, getting way more than you thought that you would have received. Because again, Five of Cups, you're like, well, you know what? I'm just going to stay an individual over here. Because if I have the courage to try to love you, you're going to leave me hanging. So it's like that's what you're putting in front of what it is that you're actually going to receive or get. So again, reframing that mindset here. What else, Spirit? Yeah, healing that mindset. Sagittarius energy coming out. I don't know, somebody you got on some pearls or like a beaded necklace right now or something. You could have some sort of like hair accessories in. Maybe like some sort of like drop earrings, dangle earrings here. I'm trying to think what else like sticks out here to me. Maybe a hat. You could have your hair in like a ponytail or something that's like off to the side. What else here, Spirit? What is this? I have the Nine of Swords coming out here. Okay? So I feel like this is where you're at right now, to be honest. And I feel like this is what your spirit team wants you to let go of. No more nights of being stressed, anxious, can't go to sleep, really knowing what you want, but trying to kind of bypass it with other shit or whatever the case may be. You can do this. You really can. So don't run in the opposite direction because you're afraid of feeling it or having to dive deeper into that experience again to dissect it and then let it go. Don't let this shit control your life. Okay? Yeah, the Star. There's still hope that exists here. Hope, love, healing. And I feel like the fact that Temperance and the Star are both out here just goes to show you again that whoever this other person is, they're on top of their shit too. So I feel like trust in that. And trust in the fact that your spirit team is guiding you in the right direction. Okay? Let's go ahead and see what signs are resonating here. Okay, honey? Because we about to hit the 2-hour mark, baby bop. Y'all gonna have to watch this in 2 times the speed. Spirit, who's resonating with this read? Who's mostly resonating with this read? I have Pisces coming out here. Pisces. Who else, Spirit? I have Cancer coming out here. Also Sagittarius energy coming out as well, too. Water energy is leading the pack here. I got another Pisces coming out. All right, water. Who else? I got Big Cap coming out here as well, too. Who else, Spirit? I got Scorpio. Scorp. I knew all the water signs were going to end up coming out. All right, water squad. I have Leo coming out here as well, too. But I feel like it's because you know you want love. Stop playing. I have Aquarius coming out. And our honorable mention is La Libra. So we got heavy on the Pisces, Cancer, Sag, Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. Honorable mention is Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, Pluto, and I think that's it. So I love y'all as always. Thank y'all for sticking this shit out with me. Thank y'all for y'all's like, share, comment, subscribe. Please hype up the video as well if you feel called. And I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.